Hey everyone, this is not my own voice, but it's a computer voice. So my name is Louis. I'm 18 years old and living in Belgium. Around my 10th I started with learning the basics of electronics. I started by taking out components from electric devices. I experimented a lot by making small circuits and figuring out how everything worked. My own electronics collection started to grow enormously with around 22,000 parts by buying a lot on the internet. After a few years of building many small electronics projects, I started with Arduino by making something that went wrong. I bought myself a three-dimensional LED cube that I had to assembly. After hours of testing, I came to the conclusion that the IC in the LED cube was broken. So I started thinking about a programmable board that I could program myself. Over the years I've made many projects, such as a robot, a sound switch for my desk lamp, and a function generator, all based on our Arduino board. I always wanted to build a robot that could drive itself. So I started collecting all the necessary parts and designed an electrical circuit. My robot can look left and right, receive signals through a remote control, measure the speed of the wheels, and play audio from a micro SD card. Now one Arduino could not do everything, so I connected a second Arduino to the first by using 5 digital pins to send binary messages so they can work together. I also had some problems with the wheels. Some wheel was slower than the other, so it would not drive straight. I tried to change the wheels with others, and I'm still stuck with the problem. I also made a function generator. I started when I wanted to make different signals with adjustable frequencies. I used a XR2206 frequency chip as base that can make 3 types of signals. To measure and display the frequency on an LCD, I used the Arduino in combination with a counter IC, which distributes the signal to prevent overloading the Arduino clock speed. Like 4 years ago, I discovered a professional tool that is capable of creating programs in different programming languages, from which I chose Java. My first goal was to click on a button in a program and turn a Lego on and off on my Arduino board. My idea of my Arduino simulator was there, so I could start to build the Arduino components and improve everything. But I searched a long time before I got something that worked in Java. Of course, I didn't know anything about it. My godfather helped me a lot. We Skyped literally for hundreds of hours to make everything work and ensure that we understood it. Around March 2015, my Arduino simulator was ready. My first website was very basic, built with Wix. I had placed my simulator online, and after a few months I've got a few users. Until recently, I couldn't know how many people used my simulator. In my latest version I have included a license key so I see in a program how many people have activated it. Until now I've got 3,400 users in total. Not long ago I finally managed to get the macOS version working without problems. A good year ago, after a year of work, I finished my capture program called Cappy. Cappy is capable of taking screenshots, screen recordings up to 60 FPS, recording webcam included, with taking images triggered by motion detection and editing the pictures in my own redesign of a paid version. I had been thinking for a while to give the Arduino simulator a redesign, but I didn't have a specific plan until I've got the idea to simply fuse the Cappy editor together with the simulator. Currently I am focused on my schoolwork. Later this year I will try to add the new simulator online, and hopefully next year the macOS version. I also want to build some awesome projects when there is some time. I want to share my software with the world and learn so much more. The past years were great and I learned a lot of myself, and I'm curious to learn more about Arduino and related topics. Around August I hopefully will launch the new Arduino simulator for €5 in a 30-day trial version. Make sure you check out the Arduino simulator on my website. Now I will show you how to use the Arduino simulator, and I hope you enjoy it. What if you made a small project, but you don't have components or you just want to do a quick test? Well, add the simulator library to the Arduino project and add 2 lines of codes in the setup area. Change the code with a capital letter. The list of changeable commands can you find in the simulator user guide. Here you see that the digital write command is changed with a capital letter so the simulator library understands this and communicates with the simulator program. After uploading the Arduino code, you can go to the simulator program and select all the in and outputs you used. In this case we used a button and a LED. The button is on pin 2 and the LED on pin 13 of the board. Select the Arduino serial port in the simulator. On a Windows computer it's possible to select a port or type in the port name. Now you see that the LED goes on when the button is pressed. It's also possible to keep the button pressed, so you can do other things. To change the color of the LED, you have red, green, orange and blue, or you select a relay as output. Make sure you disconnect the Arduino simulator when you want to upload our Arduino sketch. Here we have a bar graph example. It consists out of an array with 10 digital pins with LEDs on, and a potentiometer on A0. Because we use example sketches, I pre-made restore files, so it's easy to restore the settings. You can save your settings as well. Now upload the sketch and you can test it out. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I found it a pleasure to be able to speak at this Arduino event. I hope you can make many beautiful creations, and that this Arduino Day can succeed successfully.